Question Let about General Education Part 5. Question number 1. What historical term is used to denote years after the birth of Jesus Christ? Letter A. After dominion. Letter B. Anno Domini. Letter C. After death. Letter D. Ancient date. The correct answer is letter B. Anno Domini, or ad, is a Latin term meaning, in the year of the Lord. It is used to denote years after the birth of Jesus Christ in the Gregorian and Julian calendar systems. Question number 2. Which Republic Act created the Komisian sa Wikang Filipino, KWF, the official body tasked to develop and promote the Filipino language? Letter A. Republic Act 7356. Letter B. Republic Act 10533. Letter C. Republic Act 7104. Letter D. Republic Act 9165. The correct answer is letter C. Republic Act 7104. It was enacted in 1991. Created the Komisian sa Wikang Filipino, KWF, which is the official government body tasked with developing, preserving, and promoting the Filipino language as the national language of the Philippines. The KWF also works on standardizing Filipino terminology, promoting Filipino literature, and supporting linguistic research. While the Republic Act 7356 established the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, or NCCA, programs, the Republic Act 10533, it is known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013 that is related to the K-12 curriculum, and Republic Act 9165, the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002, is unrelated to language. Question number 3. In a free market economy, prices are determined by, letter A. Supply and demand. Letter B. Government regulations. Letter C. International organizations. Letter D. Historical traditions. The correct answer is letter A. Supply and demand. A free market economy is an economic system where prices of goods and services are determined mainly by buyers and sellers rather than the government. Private individuals and businesses decide on production, consumption, and investment, while competition promotes efficiency and innovation. In short, the economy is guided by market forces. In this system, supply is the amount sellers are willing to offer at a given price, and demand is the quantity consumers want to buy. When demand rises but supply remains limited, competition among buyers pushes prices up until the market reaches equilibrium. For example, if the supply of onions is low due to a poor harvest, but many consumers want to buy them, the price of onions increases as buyers compete for the limited stock. Question number 4. Who is considered the first female president of the Philippines? Letter A. Imelda Marcos. Letter B. Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Letter C. Corazon Aquino. Letter D. Leni Robredo. The correct answer is letter C. Corazon, Cory, Aquino. She is recognized as the first female president of the Philippines, serving from year 1986 to 1992. She became president after leading the People Power Revolution, which peacefully ended the dictatorship of Ferdinand Marcos. Her administration is known for restoring democracy, drafting the 1987 Philippine Constitution, and promoting political reforms and civil liberties. While Leni Robredo served as vice president year 2016 to 2022, Imelda Marcos is the former first lady, never served as president. And Gloria Macapagal Arroyo is the second female president of the Philippines. Year 2001 to 2010. Question number 5. Which of the following is not a state of matter? Letter A. Solid. Letter B. Liquid. Letter C. Plasma. Letter D. Energy. Correct answer is letter D. Energy. It is not a state of matter because it has no mass and does not occupy space. Its capacity is to do work or cause change, and it exists in various forms, such as kinetic, thermal, chemical, or electrical energy, but it is not a tangible substance that can be measured in volume. Matter is any substance that has mass and occupies space, existing in three common states: solid, liquid, and gas, each with distinct physical properties. First is solid. It has a definite shape and volume. Example is ice. Second is liquid. It has a definite volume but takes the shape of its container. The example is water. And third is gas. It has neither definite shape nor volume, expanding to fill any space. The example is air. Plasma is sometimes considered the fourth state of matter, because it consists of ionized gas with high energy often found in stars or fluorescent lights. Question number 6. Which sentence shows correct subject-verb agreement? Letter A. The list of names is on the table. Letter B. The list of names are on the table. Letter C. The list of names were on the table. Letter D. The list of names have on the table. The subject-verb agreement means that the verb must match the subject in number. A singular subject takes a singular verb, while a plural subject takes a plural verb. Words or phrases that come between the subject and the verb do not change the subject. In the sentence, the list of names is on the table, the subject is list, which is singular. The phrase of names is only a modifier and does not affect the verb. Therefore, the singular verb is correctly agrees with the singular subject, list. Hence, the correct answer is letter A. In option B, the verb are is plural and does not agree with the singular subject, list. In option C, the verb were is also plural and therefore incorrect for a singular subject. And option D is incorrect because have is the wrong verb form and the sentence is grammatically incomplete. Question number 7. Cubism in art is best known for letter A. Realistic depictions. Letter B. Bright colors. Letter C. Nature scenes. Letter D. Use of geometric shape. The correct answer is letter D. Use of geometric shapes. Cubism is an art movement best known for its use of geometric shapes to represent subjects from multiple viewpoints at the same time. Instead of showing objects realistically, Cubist artists break them into angular forms, rearranging them to emphasize structure and perspective. This style was pioneered by Pablo Picasso and Georges Braque in the early 20th century. Question number 8. Which language theory explains that language originated from the imitation of natural sounds such as animals and environmental noises? Letter A. Ding dong. Letter B. Bow wow. Letter C. Poo poo. Letter D. Yo hee ho. The correct answer is letter B. Bow wow. The bow wow theory explains that language originated from the imitation of natural sounds, such as the sounds made by animals and environmental noises. According to this theory, early humans copied these sounds to communicate, and over time, these imitations developed into words. The poo-poo theory claims that language originated from spontaneous emotional expressions. For example, a person shouting, ouch, when in pain or, ah, when surprised. The yo-hee-ho theory proposes that language developed from rhythmic sounds made during physical labor or group activities. For example, workers saying, ho, ho, together while lifting a heavy object. And the ding-dong theory suggests that sounds naturally match objects or ideas. For example, the word ding is associated with a bell because the sound naturally fits the object. Question number 9. Which of these is an example of biometric security? Letter A. Password. Letter B. PIN number. Letter C. Fingerprint scanner. Letter D. Security question. The correct answer is letter C, fingerprint scanner. It is an example of biometric security, which uses a person's unique physical or biological characteristics to verify identity. Fingerprints are unique to each individual, making this method more secure and harder to duplicate compared to passwords or PINs. Question number 10. Who is known as the father of psychology? Letter A, Wilhelm Wundt. Letter B, Sigmund Freud. Letter C, Carl Jung. Letter D, B.F. Skinner. The correct answer is letter A, Wilhelm Wundt. He is known as the father of psychology because he established the first experimental psychology laboratory in year 1879 at the University of Leipzig, Germany. By using scientific methods and controlled experiments to study mental processes such as sensation, perception, and reaction time, he separated psychology from philosophy and biology. This achievement led to psychology's recognition as an independent scientific discipline. While Sigmund Freud is the founder of psychoanalysis, Carl Jung is known for analytical psychology, and B.F. Skinner is a leading figure in behaviorism. 11. The wind whispered through the trees. What figure of speech is this? Letter A, alliteration. Letter B, irony. Letter C, hyperbole. Letter D, personification. The correct answer is letter D, personification. It is a figure of speech in which human qualities or actions are given to non-human objects or elements of nature. In the sentence, the wind whispered through the trees, the wind is described as whispering, a human action, making it an example of personification. While the alliteration refers to repetition of the same beginning sound in nearby words. For example, the swift silver snake slid silently. The irony is the contrast between what is expected and what actually happens. For example, a fire station burning down. And the hyperbole is an exaggerated statement not meant to be taken literally. For example, I've told you 1,000,000 times. Question number 12. Which type of rock is formed from cooled magma or lava? Letter A, sedimentary. Letter B, igneous. Letter C, metamorphic. Letter D, fossilized. The correct answer is letter B. Igneous is a rocks formed from the cooling and solidification of magma or lava. When magma cools beneath the Earth's surface, it forms intrusive igneous rocks such as granite. When lava cools on the Earth's surface, it forms extrusive igneous rocks such as basalt. While the option C, metamorphic, is formed when existing rocks are changed by heat and pressure. The option D, fossilized, refers to preserved remains of organisms, and the option A, sedimentary, is formed from compacted layers of sediments. Question number 13. What was the pen name Rizal used when writing for La Solidaridad? Letter A, Lame Lan. Letter B, Damasalang. Letter C, Plaridel. Letter D, Marcelo. The correct answer is letter A, Lame Lan. It was the pen name used by Dr. José Rizal when he wrote articles for La Solidaridad, a reformist newspaper published in Spain. Rizal used this pseudonym to protect his identity and to freely express his ideas, advocating for political reforms, equality, and rights of Filipinos under Spanish colonial rule. While the option B, Damasalang, is another pen name of Rizal, but not primarily used in La Solidaridad. The option C, Plaridel, is the pen name of Marcelo H. del Pilar. And the option D, Marcelo, refers to Marcelo H. del Pilar. Question number 14. The area of a rectangle is 48 square meters. If its length is 8 meters, what is the width? Letter A, 4 meters. Letter B, 5 meters. Letter circa 6 meters. Letter D, 7 meters. The problem asks for the missing width of the rectangle. To find it, use the formula for the area of a rectangle. Area equals length times width. Given that the area is 48 square meters and the length is 8 meters, solve for the width by dividing the area by the length. 48 divided by 8 equals 6. Therefore, the width of the rectangle is 6 meters, which corresponds to letter C. Question number 15. The recommended amount of daily physical activity for teenagers is: letter A, 15 minutes, letter B, 30 minutes, letter circa 45 minutes, letter D, 60 minutes. The correct answer is letter D, 60 minutes. The recommended amount of daily physical activity for teenagers is at least 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity each day. This guideline helps improve physical fitness, bone strength, mental health, and overall well-being, while also reducing the risk of obesity and lifestyle-related diseases. Activities may include sports, brisk walking, running, cycling, or active play. Question number 16. Who is known as the father of computer science? Letter A, Charles Babbage. Letter B, Alan Turing. Letter C, John von Neumann. Letter D, Bill Gates. The correct answer is letter B, Alan Turing. It is known as the father of computer science because of his foundational contributions to the field. He introduced the concept of the Turing machine, a theoretical model that laid the groundwork for modern computing and algorithms. Turing's work also played a crucial role in artificial intelligence, cryptography, and the development of early computers, making him a central figure in computer science. While the option century John von Neumann is the key contributor to computer architecture. The option D, Bill Gates, is the co-founder of Microsoft, and the option A, Charles Babbage, is known as the father of the computer, not computer science. Question number 17. A teacher asks for a brief explanation of a term, but a student delivers a long speech filled with extra information that is not required. The student's manner of speaking is best described as: letter A, elaborate, letter B, comprehensive, letter C, detailed, letter D, verbose. The correct answer is letter D, verbose. It describes a manner of speaking or writing that uses more words than necessary, often including excessive or unnecessary details. In the situation given, the student provides a long speech instead of a brief explanation, which clearly fits the meaning of verbose. While option A, elaborate, refers to an explanation that is carefully developed or explained, the option B, comprehensive, means thorough and complete. The option C, detailed, indicates the inclusion of many specific points. Question number 18. Where did Rizal study ophthalmology? Letter A, Madrid. Letter B, Paris. Letter C, Heidelberg. Letter D, Hong Kong. The correct answer is letter C, Heidelberg. He studied ophthalmology in Heidelberg, Germany, where he trained under the guidance of Dr. Otto Becker, a well-known ophthalmologist. Rizal pursued this specialization to help cure his mother's eye condition, and his advanced training in Heidelberg significantly enhanced his medical expertise in eye care. Question number 19. A disorder that affects the smooth flow and rhythm of speech is classified as: letter A, fluency disorder. Letter B, voice disorder. Letter C, language disorder. Letter D, articulation disorder. The correct answer is letter A, fluency disorder. It affects the smooth flow and rhythm of speech, making communication difficult. It is characterized by repetitions, prolongations, or speech blocks, with stuttering being the most common example. Fluency disorders usually begin in early childhood and result from a combination of neurological, genetic, and developmental factors. Question number 20. Who is known as the father of Philippine theater? Letter A. Rolando Tinio. Letter B. Wilfredo Mar Guerrero. Letter C. Severino Montano. Letter D. Lamberto Avellana. The correct answer is letter B. Wilfredo Maria Guerrero. He is known as the father of Philippine theater for his major contributions to the development of modern Filipino theater. He founded the UP Mobile Theater, which helped bring theater performances to schools and communities across the Philippines. Through his plays, direction, and mentorship, Guerrero played a vital role in promoting theater as an important art form and educational tool in the country. Question number 21. Alan ang halimbawa ng salitang pantangi. Letter A. Lungsod. Letter B. Maynila. Letter C. Aklat. Letter D. Paralan. Ang tamang sagot AB. Maynila. Ang salitang pantangi ay tumutikoy sa tiyak na tatanjing pangalan ng tao, lugar, bagay, o pangyayari. Ang Maynila ay isang tiyak na pangalan ng lungsod, kaya ito ay salitang pantangi at laging nagsisimula sa malaking titik. Question number 22. Which following are examples of convection except? Letter A. Walking on hot sand. Letter B. Steam rising. Letter C. Warm air circulating in a room. Letter D. Boiling water. Question number 24. A die is rolled. What is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? Letter A. 1/2. Letter B. 1/6. Letter circa 1/3. Letter D. 2/3. The convection is a method of heat transfer that occurs through the movement of fluids, such as liquids and gases. When a fluid is heated, it becomes less dense and rises, while cooler, denser fluid sinks, creating a continuous circulation. In the choices given, hot air rising from a heater, warm air circulating in a room, and boiling water in a pot all involve the movement of air or water caused by temperature differences, making them examples of convection. Walking on hot sand, however, involves heat transfer through direct contact between the feet and the sand, which is conduction, not convection. Therefore the answer is letter A, walking on hot sand. Number 23. Monopolies are characterized by letter A. A single seller dominating the market. Letter B. Many sellers competing in the market. Letter C. Government-owned businesses. Letter D. Products with no substitutes. The correct answer is letter A. A single seller dominating the market. A monopoly is a market structure characterized by the presence of one seller or firm that dominates the entire market for a particular product or service. This single seller has significant control over prices and supply because there is little or no competition. Question number 24. A die is rolled. What is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? Letter A. 1/2. Letter B. 1/6. Letter circa 1/3. Letter D. 2/3. When a standard die is rolled, it has 6 faces numbered 1 through 6. To find the probability of getting a number greater than 4, we first identify the favorable outcomes, which are 5 and 6, giving us 2 favorable outcomes. The total number of possible outcomes is 6, since the die has 6 faces. Using the probability formula, which is the number of favorable outcomes divided by the total number of outcomes, we get P number is greater than 4 is equal to 2/6. To simplify this fraction, we divide both the numerator and denominator by 2, resulting in 1/3. Therefore, the probability of rolling a number greater than 4 is 1/3, making the correct answer is letter circa 1/3. Question number 25. Which part of speech shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in the sentence? Letter A. Conjunction. Letter B. Preposition. Letter C. Interjection. Letter D. Adverb. The correct answer is letter B. Preposition. It is the part of speech that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in the sentence. Prepositions are words like in, on, at, by, for, with, under and about that indicate direction, location, time, cause, manner, or instrument. For example, the cat is under the table. The word under is preposition, because it shows the relationship between the noun which is cat and the noun which is table by indicating position or location. Specifically, under tells us where the cat is in relation to the table. The phrase, under the table, is called a prepositional phrase, where under is the preposition and table is its object. While the interjection, it expresses sudden emotion, for example wow, and oh no. The adverb, it modifies verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. Example is quickly and very, and the conjunction joins the words, phrases, or clauses. Example is and or but. Question number 26. Which president was famous for the Dang Matawid governance slogan? Letter A. Benigno Aquino III. Letter B. Rodrigo Duterte. Letter C. Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Letter D. Ferdinand Marcos. The president famous for the Dang Matawid governance slogan is Benigno Aquino III. The phrase Dang Matawid, which means the straight path, was the central theme of his administration and emphasized honesty, transparency, and anti-corruption in government. Aquino used this slogan to promote good governance and ethical leadership during his presidency from 2010 to 2016. Therefore, the correct answer is letter A. Benigno Aquino III. During the administration of Rodrigo Duterte, the government was widely associated with the slogan, "Change is coming," and the theme, "Tapang at Malasakit, Courage and Compassion." These emphasized strong leadership, discipline, and decisive action, particularly in law enforcement and public order. In the administration of Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, she promoted the idea of a strong republic. This slogan focused on strengthening political institutions, ensuring economic stability, and enhancing national security in order to build a resilient government and economy. Meanwhile, the administration of Ferdinand Marcos was known for the slogan, Bagong Lipunan, New Society. This aimed to promote national discipline, unity, and societal reform, especially during the period of martial law. Question number 27. Which Filipino painter is known for capturing the golden light of the Philippine countryside in works like Dalagang Bukid? Letter A. Guillermo Tolentino. Letter B. Juan Luna. Letter C. Felix Resurrección Hidalgo. Letter D. Fernando Amorsolo. The correct answer is letter D. Fernando Amorsolo. He is known for capturing the golden light of the Philippine countryside in his paintings. Amorsolo's works often depict rural life, Filipino traditions, and landscapes illuminated by warm, glowing sunlight. One of his famous themes includes scenes like Dalagang Bukid, which showcase his mastery of light and his romantic portrayal of everyday Filipino life. This distinctive use of light became Amorsolo's trademark and earned him recognition as a national artist for visual arts. Question number 28. Believing that foreign products, ideas, or cultures are superior to one's own is called, letter A. Ethnocentrism. Letter B. Xenocentrism. Letter C. Acculturation. Letter D. Cultural relativism. The correct answer is letter B. Xenocentrism. It is the belief that foreign products, ideas, or cultures are superior to one's own, leading people to favor imported goods and foreign practices while undervaluing their local traditions and culture. Xenocentrism. It is the belief that foreign products, ideas, or cultures are superior to one's own, leading people to favor imported goods and foreign practices while undervaluing their local traditions and culture. A Filipino prefers to buy imported clothes and gadgets because they believe foreign products are always better than locally made ones, even when the local products are of good quality. While acculturation refers to the process of adopting or adapting aspects of another culture, usually as a result of continuous contact. It does not involve judging one culture as superior. The cultural relativism is the idea that a culture should be understood based on its own values and context without judging it as better or worse than others. And the ethnocentrism is the belief that one's own culture, including local traditions, values, and products, is superior to others. Question number 29. Favoritism shown to relatives because of blood relationship rather than making decisions based on merit or standard is called letter A. Bias. Letter B. Prejudice. Letter C. Discrimination. Letter D. Nepotism. The correct answer is letter D. Nepotism refers to the practice of showing favoritism to relatives or family members because of blood relationship rather than basing decisions on merit, qualifications, or established standards. This often occurs in workplaces or government when positions, promotions, or advantages are given to family members regardless of their competence. Question number 30. Which of the following best describes the purpose of the writ of habeas corpus? Letter A. To punish a person accused of a crime. Letter B. To suspend the right to due process. Letter C. To grant immunity to public officials. Letter D. To challenge the legality of a person's detention or imprisonment. The correct answer is letter D. To challenge the legality of a person's detention or imprisonment. The writ of habeas corpus is a legal remedy that protects an individual's right to liberty by requiring authorities to justify the legal basis for a person's arrest or detention. Its main purpose is to prevent unlawful or arbitrary imprisonment by allowing the court to determine whether a person is being lawfully held. Thank you for watching.